Coffee conversations, steam rising in the air. Words like whispers, drifting on a breeze. Thank you to my angels who bring me to my knees. To all my angels, I'm raising my cup. For every time you caught me when I almost gave up. To all my angels, you're my sunlight above. This is my thank you, my thank you with love. The world keeps spinning, but you hold me still. Through storms and shadows, you're my steady will. Your laughter's my anthem, your touch my refrain. Thank you to my angels for dancing through my rain. Haloed in kindness, your glow never fades. Through the dark of the night, you've lit my way. Angels in disguise, or maybe not at all. You're the ones who answer when my spirit calls. To all my angels, I'm raising my cup. For every time you caught me when I almost gave up. To all my angels, you're my sunlight above. This is my thank you, my thank you with love. Charlie sending love through the morning light. Coffee's growing cold, but your warmth feels right. To all my angels, near and far away, thank you forever. That's all I can say.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Can everybody hear me good this morning? Good morning, Twin Mama. Good morning, my racing stars. Good morning, MRH. Good morning, Miss Raditha. I hope you're all having the best beautiful day that you could possibly have in the entire universe. You know what I'm saying? And, I'm just sitting here chilling. Um, hey, my sassy pants. I hope you had a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year also. Hey, Miss Linda B. I hope you have the best day ever. Yeah, see, I call y'all my Charlie's Angels, so I had to make that song for y'all. Dang it. I had a little cough going. Y'all hear my little cough? Hey, Gamecock Jenny, good morning, beautiful. I hope you're having a very, 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 very good morning so far on this Monday morning. Oh, child, there was too much drama going on this weekend. I'm gonna say this: I caught bits and pieces here and there and everywhere. I'm staying the fuck out of that situation. That's the best I can do. You know what I'm saying? It's just let everybody do their thing, thizzle. Pray for everybody involved. Send my love. Um, I don't want. I know a lot of us don't want to be involved in that because we actually care for everybody, right? And when you care for somebody, and you care for all parties involved, you can't just turn off that care. It don't work that way. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of crazy, and you're like, I don't want to, I don't like this. You know, you kind of feel like a child in a divorce proceeding. Um, and you feel like, you know, you love everybody and you don't want anybody to fight, but that's their choice. You know what I'm saying? Friendships, when they end, people have, you know, mixed feelings. Like sometimes, um, things go down that way, you know? Hold on just a minute. I'm the same way, Miss Perdita. And I love a lot of people. And here's the thing: it's kind of like you're stuck between a rock and a hard place. You know what I'm saying? And I myself, I'm gonna say this: I've been in communities where this has happened. You know what I'm saying? Where I like both parties, and they start fighting, and they start, you know, not liking each other, and I've had to stay out of it and remain neutral. Um, Basically, if I step into the stream, I'll just say hello if they're talking about somebody I love, and say hello to the people I like, and then step right out of there. I'm not adding to, nor am I subtracting, nor am I, you know, involving myself in any of the drama. And I'm pretty sure Miss Raditha and many others feel the same way. And Mr. MRH, you're an amazing human being. Can you not hear me, twin? Beautiful. Let me check my sound myself. Hold on. I can hear myself, baby. Maybe refresh. Let me turn up my volume on my sound. Maybe that's what it is too. I am kind of low this morning for some reason. Let me turn up my sound. I turned off echo cancellation last night, so let me turn that up. Is that better? I'm gonna say this. I heard people said some hurtful shit. And I'm gonna say this, Mr. Matt, you're an amazing human being. You support so many people. You're just a good ass person. Now I'm gonna say this. I don't know who that person is that was up on that link. I don't know him that well. Okay. Um, to even speak necessarily, but I will speak on one thing. Mr. MRH is an amazing human being. He's a good guy with an amazing heart. He supports so many people and tries to, like, you know, give so much love out. There's no reason to disrespect that man when he hasn't done a damn thing to you, which I don't know the past. I will say that. I don't know if y'all had a beef in the past or anything, but as far as I saw it, you hadn't done anything to really deserve that. For whatever reason that they don't like you. I don't, that, hey TT, my beautiful, oh, and I love that picture of the puppy and you know, it's so cute. Um, Whoever that person was that was up on panel, I I think his name is BK. I think that's his name. He said some like Mr. MRH was boring. Mr. MRH isn't boring. He's funny. Um anyway, I didn't like the disrespect. Like here's my thing. If I don't know the history and if I take it as disrespectful, I don't like that shit. But I may be wrong. I may not know that they have a beef that's been upstanding for whatever long. All he said was that you were boring, which I think is bullshit. Because you're not boring. It wasn't nothing terrible, you know. It could have been worse, trust me. I've had worse things said about me. I've had so many lies spread, it's not even funny. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to remember whose stream I was in. That's the problem. Um, I was rewatching I rewatched. I was at Shug's, then I rewatched Danny's. It may have been at Danielle's house, 2 lives ago or some shit, like they were a live and a half ago. um, I was trying to catch up this weekend. Um, yeah, she was having a live with the BK. You think it was Sachio's? I just know it was said somewhere. Damn it, I just don't remember where. TT. I was playing catch up, trying to, figure out what the hell was going on because somebody hit me from the sideline, on the sidelines, hit me in the sidelines because I didn't know, because I didn't fully get to watch Football Friday. I went in there and I said, hey, and then I stepped out and everything. So I didn't get to see most of the drama pop off, right? Or was not present during that exact moment, right? And so then I hear about it and I'm like, oh, what the hell? What up, Mr. Tommy? Yeah, I got my ninja picture that Mr. G2K made for me, and she's cool as shit, and she's got little butterfly knives. She's awesome. But yeah, I was just trying to figure out what was going on this weekend because when I didn't know that the shit was popping off again. I did not know the shit was popping off again. I was like, oh hell, what the hell? It is hard to keep up. It is hard to keep up, Miss Raditha. I'm gonna tell you, if you're not in every single live, the problem is, um, it's hard to keep up. Now, I will say one thing. I myself never got on Twin Mama's back about talking to that person, and y'all know who I'm talking about when I say that person. Like other people jumped on Twin Mama, right? I never would say nothing to another person about talking to that person. Because, first off, we don't know what's going on. We don't know what they're trying to stop. We don't know what information they're trying to get. And if it can help them in any way and protect them and their family, who am I to stand in the way of that? Right? Now, do I say don't trust that motherfucker as far as you can throw him? Yes, 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 yes. I say that. I'm going to say this. I'm going to tell you something, Twin Mama. This thing about me. If I talk to somebody, you ain't never going to know what the fuck I talk to them about. Ever. I don't talk to many people behind the scenes because I learned that from my beef sector people. Hey, Miss Catherine. But if I talk to you about something and you don't want me to tell another little soul, I don't care if we fight tomorrow. I ain't telling nobody. I've got friends that I've had for years and I've held all their secrets all these years. And even if we stop being friends, guess what? I never fucking told that shit. And I never would. And I'm never going to. That's just me. But also, like, sometimes some people feel, this is why I tell y'all, be careful being behind the scenes. Be careful what you say. Anything you say and do can and will be used against you in a court of law. And Mad Day comes sometimes. And when Mad Day comes, nothing that you said is private anymore. Because here's the thing, if that person feels like they're being called a liar, then they're going to show the proof. Or if that person feels like this or that, and then the next person. And so both parties end up doing it. You know what I'm saying? And that's the way it goes. That's how private shit gets aired out. And this is why we be careful with that shit. We don't do that. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to help y'all out. I've been there. My sector, I'm gonna say this. I don't have time to record every conversation I have, but if somebody ever does record me, do you, boo-boo? Because there ain't nothing I would say to a person that I would not say on Front Street. If I said it, I own it, I stand in it, and I am it. I said that shit, yeah, and what? That's me. But that's not every person, right? I'm Mr. MRH. I don't believe in recording phone calls. I don't believe in that shit myself, but people do that, you know, sometimes for their own protection. I've got a friend of mine who records every phone call because she's been lied on. I don't blame her. You know what I'm saying? When you've been lied on and people make up shit so much so, you feel like almost you have to do that to protect yourself. Oh, you missed a lot of shit, twin mama. Girl, it's been a lot. Your name was mentioned. Your name was mentioned. I will say that. I mean, to me, I don't believe in it. I won't do it. But I could understand why somebody would, if that makes sense. Well, there was did you see the video of the recorded or the voice notes or recorded phone call, recorded something, I forget what it was. Did you see the video that Betty put out? Your name was said in that video. Okay. Yeah. That's the only time I think I heard your name come up. Okay. Just making sure. Child. Yeah. Also, I'm going to say this. I don't want to know what somebody says about me when they're pissed at me. Right? Because they're probably going to say all kind of shit. And then if we decide to make up, I don't want to know what they said. Because we made up. I don't want to get angry at them. That's just me personally. Right? And I'm not speaking for anybody else. Everybody else is entitled to their opinions. They're entitled to their feelings. Every party is entitled to feel how they feel, right? Our feelings, all of our feelings are validated and they're real. They're our feelings, right? But me, myself, and I don't want to know. That's just like when two bros are talking. A lot of women don't understand this. When two bros are talking, they're liable to say anything, right? I don't want to know about their private conversation if they've been talking shit about me. I don't want to know that shit. Don't tell me. I don't want to know. Unless it has to do with my safety, right? And the safety of my family and my child. I don't really want to know. Because that was between them. What up on the sidelines? Child on the sidelines. It's been a lot going on now. Oh, if y'all don't know who that is, that's Miss Tracy from the beef sector. There's stuff going down in the beef sector right now. We got some history being laid out for people who don't understand what's going on between certain parties. So what the beef sector does when things go down and people start talking about history is they start playing old videos and old things to show you the proof and the truth, the receipts. Because that's the reason people screenshot sometimes conversations or screen record them or screen record calls is so that they have receipts. So if you say that you didn't say that, they go, no, you did say that. Here it is. In your own words. That's why I tell y'all to be careful being behind them scenes and don't, like, yes, can you make genuine friendships on here? Yes. I'm not saying you cannot. You can. But realize that at any time that friendship can end and anything you say can and do will be used against court of law. That's why you don't be behind the scenes with everybody. And if you are, don't say nothing to nobody else that you can't say on Front Street. And that should be for all things, not just social media, right? Anything you're not willing to say publicly, don't say it privately. Because it's going to come out. I promise you it's going to come out one way or the other from somebody. That's why I tell folks that shit. I'm going to tell y'all something. I'm not the type of person to sit there and run my mouth, but if I am, it's because I'm pissed at that moment. I might get over that moment in like 2.5 seconds and then I'm good again. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, if I don't like the way somebody's moving, I just don't like it. And I'd be willing to say it on Front Street. And sometimes, I'm going to say this, if this was just me, I'm going to tell my own shit before anybody else can. I'm going to take the bullets out that gun so they have none. But then at the same time, sometimes you jump too soon and they were never going to load that gun in the first place. In this situation, I know me, myself, and I is staying the fuck out of it. Hey, have y'all heard about that new trial that's coming up for that dude, the Charlie Kirk dude shooter? Do y'all believe that's happening in 25 minutes? That is the fastest trial I have ever seen in America. Y'all know I be covering true crime a lot. And that shit don't be fast. That shit be slow as hell. It take years for the trial to go down. Or it take long ass time. Like I'm still waiting on some that I covered last year. Or not last year, a couple months ago, but because I literally my channel's only a year and some months old, like a year and 3 months old or something for content creating. Yeah, my channel was made back in 2017, this one. But yeah. I didn't start content creating until 1 year ago, so. Yeah, I don't know. It is fast. That is one of the fastest things in trials that I've ever heard happening. I think it's because it is politically motivated and because of public outcry and because of them wanting to get it done and over with faster. If that was a normal citizen, this wouldn't be happening this fast. Most trials take a year or longer just to get, like, you have to do all the pre-trial hearings, you have to do this, you have to do that, you know what I'm saying? Get all this paperwork turned in, all this evidence, blah 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 blah. And I'm still waiting on the David Butts trial. You know what I mean? And I covered that 6, 7, 8 months ago. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Miss Raditha, the Charlie Kirk dude is actually going on trial. They're starting the trial at 11 a.m. today. And it's going to be Utah versus Tyler Robinson. It's crazy. And I'm going to say this. I'm me, myself, and I'm staying the fuck out of that situation. That is fast. I'm staying the fuck out of that situation, twin. As much as I possibly can. Now, if I see something that I think is wrong, I may speak on it, but I'm staying the hell out of it. The only thing I will say that's wrong, no matter what a person is fighting with another person, leave their kids out of the shit. No, Miss Joy, I ain't even talking about you, baby. We ain't even talking about you, baby. Mm-mm. You ain't caused no trouble, Miss Joy. I ain't talking about you, baby. I know about the situation that went down, but no. I ain't talking about you. You could cuss that motherfucker out if you want to. Okay? That's all I'm gonna say. What I'm talking about is like all this fighting and people wanting to, It ain't about you, Miss Jordan. It's about the big inner fight and everybody talk about each other in a bad way. It's not good. Hey, Miss Christine. I think, Miss Joy, is that dude don't know how to take you because he don't know you. We all know you and how you speak. You know what I'm saying? And how you just say shit. But like, you just say it the way you fucking feel it. And some people don't know how to take you. And I'm gonna say this, he better be glad I was not like it was not me, because if you disrespect me that way, I'm gonna jump off this porch and I'm gonna cuss you for everything you motherfucking worth. And it's gonna be up and stuck. See, even Miss Joy was better than me because she went into other chats and was respectful, didn't say anything. No, I'm a little bit meaner. It'll be up and stuck. I'd be the type of person to cuss you the fuck out if you disrespect me. I'm just gonna let you know that already, off the rip, off the jump. And if you've been talking shit about me behind the scenes, you might want to come to my face and tell me what the fuck you've been saying. Because if it gets to me and you didn't tell me and somebody else had to tell me, I'm gonna be pissed. That's all I gotta say. I don't know if anybody else is like that, right? I'd rather a person tell me to my face something than being lied to behind my back. I'm gonna say this. Yeah, I didn't know half this shit was going down. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I was like, what the fuck? On the sidelines, when you hit me with that, I was like, what the fuck? I saw a little bit of it, but I'm about to go watch some replays to really figure out what the fuck is going on fully. You know what I mean? Because I ain't been paying attention to a lot of the drama and stuff. Because I tune out. I'm gonna tell you that. If it's two people I like and they're fighting, I tune the fuck out. I'm not like, I might say hey to people in the chat or say hello and wave or something, but that's as far as it goes for me. I'm walking away. I'm not listening. I'm going to do something else. Hey, Mr. Jim Connington, the best Jim, the only Jim that ever was and ever will be. Now, I will say, Shit Show, in my opinion, just made an amazing post on her wall. She had to make it in 3 posts. You know what I'm saying about breaking the silence. And y'all know I love mental health. Y'all know I'm a huge mental health advocate. Y'all know that. Hey, Crazy Brat, my beautiful. I'm going to I'm not talking about the drama. I'm not doing it. I'm going to be talking about what's going on with the Charlie Kirk thing. I'm going to be talking about drama, not drama, healing, mental health awareness. Y'all know I don't do the drama like that. I mean, Big Bubba, what up? How you doing? Hey, Miss Jill. Hey, Miss, I already said hey to Miss Christine. Shit, I thought I didn't say hey to you, Miss Christine, and I was going to be like, oh my God, I'm so rude. Okay. No, me, myself, and I'm staying out of that drama. And I don't want to be involved in any of that because I do care for every single party involved. The only thing that I will say about that whole situation with anybody involved, keep it on you and the person you're beefing on. Leave the children alone. Don't talk about people's families. Y'all know I've always said that about every situation, right? I've said don't talk about the dead. Don't talk about people's children. You know what I'm saying? Leave the kids alone. I've said that from every rooftop. I've said that from every rooftop. And I'm going to tell you something. You got one time to disrespect me or speak to me in a specific way, and you're going to see a side of Charlie you ain't never seen before. I'm a very nice, kind individual who is laughy. I'll laugh with you. I'll make you have fun. But the minute you so much as talk shit to me in one way or another, or talk down to me or at me, See, that's one thing I can't stand when men do that. Certain men do that. Um, and y'all know that that's a generalized statement because I've had that happen, right? I will cuss a bitch out. I will. In a heartbeat. Well, I'm gonna say this, twin mama. Hopefully, she sees your chat right there and keeps your name out of her mouth because you specifically asked not to be spoke on. You know what I'm saying? Um, not everybody is friends, and that's okay. Some of y'all have a past that I will never understand, right? Like, you got to think about it. Y'all been fighting and been around each other for 3 years. I just stepped my happy ass in this little space 6 months ago. I don't know all of what the fuck is going on half the fucking time when y'all talk about shit from the past, right? I don't know. I wasn't there. People have to inform me, right? Because I wasn't there. I was not there. So I don't know. Oh, the only thing that I heard that I did not like was in the recorded phone call that Betty played or whatever it was, voice notes. Now I don't think he was necessarily talking shit about her son, but he brought him up. Mr. Fumble, when you said something about watch your son, that was uncalled for. And you know it and I know it. No matter if she says that Eric Foss is like her son, you said some shit that was uncalled for about her son. That was uncalled for. That's still her child. I'm gonna behave. I'm gonna behave on YouTube. Thank you for being an amazing troll. What up, Shaker Shaker? That's the one thing I will say that I think was wrong in this whole situation. Other than that, everybody fighting each other, everybody doing whatever they doing and going back and forth. That's y'all's prerogative, right? I can't tell you how to feel. I can't tell you how to fight. I just, I think me, myself, and I, that's the way I feel. Like, I don't tell other people how to fight. I don't tell other people, what to be upset about or don't be upset about because I'm not you. You're not me, right? But when you bring up a child or somebody's kid, I'm going to tell you something. Those is fighting words for most people. Hey, my shaker, shaker, shaker. Did I say hey? I think I did, but I'm going to do it twice because I love you so much. I love my shaker, shaker, shaker. And Miss Jill, you know I love you with all my heart. I'm going to say, me, myself, and I. The only thing I'm going to say about your situation, Miss Joy, is I don't know that dude, but he is too hot-headed. He's too hot-headed. That's not the way you need to be on YouTube. Here's the thing. Let me give you a little advice, okay? I understand if you feel disrespected, you can say something, but you don't have to jump to calling someone a bitch as the first thing you say, right? The way that could have been easily handled, correct? Without jumping off the porch right away or doing something like that was, hey, you don't know me. You don't know what's going up here. Please don't talk to me that way. And I'm pretty sure if he came at Miss Joy in that way and said, hey, you don't know me. You don't know our beef. You ain't been here. I'm pretty sure she would have had a different word or different words, right? A different thing to say. But sometimes, like I've told people, it's not what you're saying, it's how you're saying it. And sometimes when you're hot-headed and you're ready to think everybody's attacking you, when that's not always the case. Some people are coming with, words of wisdom, or even if they sound like that, that's not always the truth. Now, I will say, me, myself, and I, if I'm in the middle of a battle, and this just goes so y'all know, so y'all don't ever accidentally do it, and I don't accidentally cuss you the fuck out. If I'm in the middle of a battle and I perceive what you say as doing something, I might cuss you the fuck out. So I might have to eat those words after the fact and apologize because sometimes we perceive something one way and it's not meant that way. But at the same time, you call me a bitch, it's on. It's up and stuck. I'm gonna cuss your ass out. It just is what it is. And no, yeah. I get it, Miss Joy. You said what you said. You got it out. I know that you have been very pass and go with persons. Um, and I know that you know how to do that. You know what I mean? Like sometimes not everybody's meant to be friends. And sometimes it does hurt when you think somebody's your friend and you find out they're not. I'm gonna tell y'all all this. Not everybody's your friend and not everybody has good intent. That's just the way life is in general. Miss Joy, I hope that you continue to come over here and I hope you to know that I love you. Because you're my gangster granny. And I love my gangster granny. I just want you to know that. I love all y'all. I don't like y'all fighting, but I understand when you're upset about a situation. I understand when you're called out of your name, how you gonna feel the way you feel. And I understand that for all parties involved, right? Not just one sided. See, when people try to remain neutral, they forget to see all sides of a situation. A, B, C, D, right? E, F, G. Every one of you are entitled to your opinion. Every one of you are entitled to your feelings about the situation. And I can't tell you what to do. I can't, it's not my place. It's not my job. What I can say is that I wish I could have a peace summit, but y'all know I be done tried to do the peace summit and then my ass be done got in trouble. My ass be done got cursed the fuck out trying to be the nice guy. Somebody be done sung the song, "No more Mr. Nice Guy, no more." Do-do-do-do-do. What up, Shack Lady? That is true, Mr. MRH. An opinion is like an asshole, and everyone has one. Good morning, the D Ham Show. How you doing? This coffee is good as fuck, y'all. I am so half asleep this morning. I know, twin. I tried that shit one time thinking I could do something, and I found out I got taught real fast, real in a hurry. Have a good sleep, Miss Joy, and just know that you are loved by many. But I learned the hard way, twin mama, trying to do a piece of it. That shit don't work. And I am not I have offered in the past to be that person, to be the neutral platform, to be the person who doesn't, you know, cuss people out or mute people out or let people, you know what I'm saying, try to let people talk it out, in a respectable manner. But I understand that for some people there ain't no working it out, and that's their choice. So I know to keep my ass the fuck out of it. It's an ABC conversation, and I'm gonna see my ass over there in the corner and sit the fuck down. You know what I mean? I'm gonna see my way over there. But yeah, I can't believe that Charlie Kirk assassination trial is going underway as fast as it is. Like that's fast as fuck, boy. Hey, Cutting Shoots. How you doing, beautiful? I'm glad you're feeling a little bit better because I'm gonna tell you something. Feeling this time of the year being sick and shit, never a good idea. Oh, I'm telling y'all, I'm half asleep. I'm trying to wake up. Yeah, no, me and one of my friends was talking about it. And we think that the hearing for Tyler Robinson versus Utah, we think that's going down so fast because it's politically motivated and I think they're going to throw the book at him, which, I mean, you did take a human life. Like I've said back previous when this first happened, whether you like someone or not, there is no reason to take their life over words. Words are not enough to take somebody's life over. I wouldn't even take Jackass #1 and Jackass #2's life over fucking words. It's not worth it. Those are words. I'm not sending my soul to hell for words. You get what I'm saying? For words. Words on the internet. Or words in general, right? I do understand that words have power, words have meaning, but unless you physically do something to me, physical, where I feel like I have to protect me and my family, I'm not doing some shit like that. I'm not taking another life. Human life is precious, and you have to live with that for the rest of your life. That's why I always feel very terrible for soldiers, right? Soldiers have to do that for their job. That's why a lot of them have PTSD and all this other shit. Because when you take a life, right, you take that upon yourself. I would not take a life for just anything. It would be like, you got to do some fucked up shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, you really got to put my life in danger for me to do some shit like that. Like, I have to be in a situation to where I have no choice. It's either you or me, right? I'm just not going to do that over some damn words. You know what I'm saying? Not over some words. And this is the way I feel about anybody and any assassination that has happened over the years. Nobody deserves their life to be taken because of words, because they're marching for this, or they're doing that, or they're spreading free love, or whatever message they're spreading, whether you like it or you don't like it, right? Nobody deserves to die. I don't wish death upon even my worst enemy. And y'all know who the fuck my worst enemy. Well, technically, they think they're my worst enemy, but they're really not. I don't really have a worst enemy. Here's the point: they think they're that important in my life, but they're not. But if I was going to choose an internet personality, I wouldn't even wish that on there. I don't wish that on people. Because I'm going to tell you something. When you wish that kind of shit on somebody, it's going to come back to your ass 10 times fold. And everything that you do is going to come back to you 10 times fold. So while you're sitting here thinking you're bothering people and talking shit and all this other stuff, remember, every bad thing that you do, karma's a bitch, and she's going to come knocking. And when she does, like I said, it's not a if, it's a when. It ain't going to be me. I don't give a fuck enough. You're not important enough for me to even deal with. Oh, that's crazy on the sidelines. You got to admit, it's kind of fishy. The jail footage of him turning himself in and stuff come up missing, according to the local paper there who requested. Let me ask y'all this question. Now, y'all know I'm into conspiracy theories too, right? Let me ask y'all this question. Do y'all think that he actually did it and they got the right person? Because you know how sometimes they'll pin something on somebody. What up? What up? What up? What up, Mr. Noble? How you doing? Hey, Hood Table. Can y'all please do a very special birthday shout out to the Hood Table? Today is her birthday. Happy birthday, Hood Table. I hope you have the best day ever, beautiful. Okay. See, here's the thing, conspiracy theories, you don't think so? You do? See, conspiracy. The conspiracy is sometimes they have the right person, sometimes they don't. I want to hear the evidence, the cold, hard facts, right? Oh, it's a huge cover up, people. His parents have a different story. That's true, Miss Christine. The word hate is not good. I don't like that word either too much, and that is a very strong word to say that I don't think I could say I hate folks. So right quick, we're gonna do a little something for the hood table. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to hood table. Happy birthday to you. I hope you have the best birthday ever, beautiful. Had so much fun with y'all last night. That was so much fun. And I almost cried when Choreo popped up. You don't know. When Bro Sis, Choreo, Karma Diva, everybody popped up there, it was like old times again. Tears was running down my face. I was like, oh man, this is like my pedal hoeing days. But I wanna see cold hard facts. I wanna see. Here's the thing about me. I always go by the you're innocent until proven guilty, right? So I want to see cold hard facts. I want to see that he had his hands on the Piao Piao. I want to see ballistical proof, all that other shit. You get what I mean? What up, Miss W? The feds never investigated the discord with others involved that had nothing to do with Tyler at all. This was a planned hit. Well, I think it was planned. What up, fastest Eddie? You fast as fuck, boy. I believe it was planned. It had to have been. They had it set up too much. That's the only reason, like, sometimes when they say it's like a young kid that does it, that sometimes I question it. Because that kind of planning, that kind of being able to take that shot is a lot different than them young folk. You know, like when they tried to say that one young boy did that at the truck, I was like, nah. And then they ended up releasing him because it wasn't the right person. I was like, yeah, I knew that wasn't the right one. You don't believe for one second that Robinson? I'm gonna tell you, it takes a lot of people don't know. Okay, so have y'all some of y'all that go hunting, y'all know that you have to know wind velocity of a bullet, right? You have to know which way the wind's blowing. There's so many different factors in doing something like that, right? There's a lot of kids that don't understand that shit. That is true. That is true on the sidelines. I will say Epstein really did pass away. He's not alive. I seen the dude's actual like they released more of his, you get what I'm saying, like pictures of him on the slab. And for the longest I didn't believe that Tupac was gone. But then somebody released all of the pictures of him being on that slab. It was him. The tattoos match up too well. At first, I thought that one tattoo was missing, his Machiavelli tattoo. But then on another, like they showed all of the autopsy photos, it was him. I was like, damn. I was hoping that conspiracy was right. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I was hoping that conspiracy was right, but I was wrong. Now, there is a dude that kind of looks like him. Don't get me wrong, but it ain't him. Since Keefy D got arrested for the murder, they have released way more information on that situation. So I was like, damn it. I was like, shit. I was hoping he was still alive. I don't know, Grayson. Here's the thing. Until I see cold hard facts, I won't say he did or didn't until I see those facts. Right? Because a lot of things can be taken into play with different things. Sometimes we have seen way too many people get wrongly convicted. We have seen way too many people, there's not enough evidence and blah, blah, blah. I want to see the trial for sure. I want to see the evidence, the whole cold hard facts. I'm the type of person that believes in receipts and cold hard facts. If I don't see the cold hard facts, I'm not doing it. That's also like I will say, I don't believe a lot of stories that are one sided. I want to hear all sides, every side, on the side, to the left, to the right, up and down, right. you know, a 30 off 6? No way. Hold on. See, that leads me to think, what was the distance from where he was pow-powed, right, to wind velocity, bullet. See, a lot of people who are like actual hunters, they know this shit. They know that if you're in a tree blind and you're trying to bag you a deer, right? And you got to know the wind velocity, you got to know how far that bullet will travel, you got to know how where to hit, all these other, there's extenuating things. Certain guns shoot further than others. You get what I'm saying? Some will put a bigger hole in people than you think. Some will put a smaller hole in people. So I want to see the cold, hard facts. What up, Yankees for life? Oh, the judge just said that? Transcripts will be public, all but one page, judge said. Okay. When those transcripts are, I like, me on the sidelines. Mm-hmm. When them transcripts come out, I'm going to be reading them transcripts, baby. If it was that, yeah, the exit would definitely be noticeable. Because if you ever shot a deer, and the entrance is a small hole, but the exit, that's going to be a big one. What up, World Unknown? How you doing, nephew? How's your holidays been going? Did you get everything you wanted for Christmas? I hope you have a happy new year, and I hope you're enjoying being off school right now, because I know how that is. We're talking about the situation. I'm pretty sure you know about the Charlie Kirk thing, because that was probably, for your generation, one of the biggest things. My generation, we had quite a few things go down during my generation. 9/11 happened to be one of the biggest one that pops to the top of my brain. You know what I'm saying? For my generation. And then in the year Y2K was a huge thing. Where we had, they told us basically every computer in the world was going to shut down, and stock market was going to crash, and the world was going to come to an end. And then we had that happen again in 2020, right? So, how many of us millennials have lived through this is the end of the world scenarios? They telling us it's the end of the world. And then I know, did y'all hear that thing? Did you hear that thing where Christian people were being told that the coming of Christ was coming, and they gave away all their shit? Did y'all hear about that shit? Oh, I'm glad you recorded so much music, World Unknown. That's good. I love your music. You gonna do it, baby. You just keep doing it. And I'm gonna say this: the more you do it, the better you'll get. Right? You just keep blowing, keep glowing up, keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? You've lived through 3 yourself. You'll see us millennials. We've lived through multiple versions of every time we've been told that. Yeah. And then our beautiful people who are Generation X have lived through even more than that. You know what I'm saying? Our Generation X people, they've lived through more than that. Yeah, I'm when those transcripts start coming out about when they start really getting into this trial a little bit more, my question for y'all is, would y'all like me to go over the transcripts and as they show the evidence, we talk about it and shit because I know it might be a thing that y'all might, I tend to do some true crime shit. I like true crime shit. But I was just thinking about that. How many different scenarios were we told as kids that this is the end and the world and blah, 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 and it's going to end at such and such day, and it came and went. I'm going to tell y'all something. The only person who knows when the world's going to end is the good Lord himself, if you believe. I'm not telling you you have to. That's just my belief. And ain't none of us going to know about it. Just like we don't know when our time clock is going to be punched. We don't know our death date. We don't know when that's going to happen. So I'm going to tell you all to live your life to the fullest. Be as happy as you can be. Life is too fucking short for bullshit and mess. Now, can you play around in the mess just a little bit? Play in the drama when you occasionally want to? Yeah, but think about it. Do you want to stay in that? Now, y'all know tonight is poker night with Arky tonight. Y'all know I'm going to be over there throwing some poker and shit. I would, and I saw that Mosh was on somebody's panel talking about that. I would, I think he was on Miss Danny's or somebody. I would go over there and play with him, but he plays for real chickens, and I'm not putting real chickens in to lose real chickens. I'm sorry, but I ain't doing that. My chickens matter to me. Oh, I might go up there and listen to that World Unknown. I'm gonna have to listen. But I will say this. Me, myself, and I've always said this one thing. And this goes for all situations. This is a generalized statement, not directed at any person. Actions always speak louder than words. Believe somebody when they tell you who they are. Not by words, but by action. Right? I try to stay out of the bullshit. My actions show that, right? You don't see me talking shit about people that I like. You don't see me in the chat going, yeah, that person's an asshole. No, because I like that person, right? I'm not going to do that. Now, I may jump in a chat if somebody's talking shit and I'm saying hey to everybody else. I may be in that chat talking about cake because I like cake. But that's my way of staying out of the BS. Because if I decided to not go into a chat where somebody was being spoke about that I liked, I wouldn't be able to go in no chat at all. To tell you the God honest truth. So my best way is I just go in there and say, hey to everybody. I talk about something else till the subject changes. And when the subject changes to something that I can speak on, then I speak on it. Right? We start talking about fishing. Or we start talking about the sky is blue. I can add to that conversation. I'm not adding to a conversation where they're talking shit about you. I'm not going to do that. If I've ever said I care about you, realize I'm never going to talk shit about you. I may not agree with something you do. That doesn't mean that I don't like you either. Even if I don't agree with everything a person does. I don't agree with what everybody does. That doesn't mean that I don't like a person. That's just something I wouldn't do. You get what I'm saying? And just because I wouldn't do it don't mean they would, like, that's just me. That's my personal feelings. With the situation, when people were upset at Twin Mama and whatnot, I wouldn't. Because that was her choice. Right? And I like her for her. She's never done a damn thing to me for me not to like her. Just like Miss W has been nothing but a sweet, kind heart. Cut and Shoot has been nothing but a sweet, kind-hearted person to me. Watcher of every single person. I'm just naming names, right? Until you do something to me to make me not like you, I'm not going to not like you. And your choices are your choices, and I'm not going to hate on you because of your choices. I'm not going to put you down, and I'm not going to add to it or subtract from any beef that you have going on. I'm just going to stay the fuck out of it. That's what being neutral is. See, some people will be like, I'm neutral, but they end up saying some shit, and that's how you get caught up not being neutral, right? And some people do choose sides, and that's their choice. They may actually have a real relationship with another person, right? A real life thing. And so that's their choice. everybody has their choices in life. I choose to stay the fuck out of it because I like every person involved. Nobody's done nothing bad to me. So, you know, now if they did something egregious like fucking JT or MT, that'd be a whole nother story. You know what I'm saying? You do some shit like that, I might have to cut your ass off. But, you know, I don't think anybody could be that fucking egregious, but you never know. You know, I'm not going to say never because that'll make you, I'm going to say this. I never say never, and I never make a promise I can't keep. If I cannot keep a promise, I'm not going to promise you that I'm going to do it. I'll say I'll try, because that way, if I can't, I didn't promise something I couldn't do. If I make a promise to you, it's going to come true, because I don't make promises I can't keep. I've never done that. Even with you know, my child or anybody in my life, when I say, hey, I'm going to do something, I'm going to fucking do it. You best believe it. Because I don't say shit to just be saying shit. That's the thing that I don't like, Twin Mama. I don't care about popularity. I don't care about clout. I don't care about all that bullshit that a lot of people care about. I care about people, right? I care about whether you're good to me, whether you're good to other people. I care about like things of that nature. Popularity means nothing to me. I'd rather be in a chat that has 5, 6 people, 10 people and be like having a fun time than yeah, world unknown. A lot of these people, I'm going to tell y'all something. My nephew right there is in high school, and a lot of these people act like they're still in high school. And that goes for a lot of different sectors and a lot of different things. Hey, my beautiful Libra butterfly. Sis, I didn't understand what that text was about what day you wanted to do what. Let me know. Maybe call me or something. Because I know that I do want to do your baby girl's story. I've actually figured out exactly how I want to do it. Either one, you email me all the information that you want me to show. 2, I go over it with news articles, and speak on the situation. Either way that you want it, it's up to you. And another way that I do want to cover that situation, I want to make her a beautiful video, Libra butterfly, with pictures of her, like I did for the little girl that I did the thing for. And I'm not going to monetize when we do that interview. That interview will not be monetized. No money will come to me. During that interview of what happened with you and your baby and the true crime thing that went behind it and what happened to her, I want to uplift her, and your Cash App and your channel will be thrown out there. I don't want anything from it because I'm not profiting off your pain. It's the same thing when Miss Beautiful Candy Cane. We're going to cover her niece, and that happened to her. I'm the same way with that. I'm not going to be monetized. Anything during that interview when we talk about that situation will go to her and her channel. You get what I'm saying? Like I don't feel right having those videos monetized whatsoever. I don't feel right making anything off of it because it's not right, in my opinion. I want to cover that not because I want anything from it, if that makes any sense. Where some people want to do stories because they actually want to profit off your pain, or they want to, you know, get clout off of it or bullshit. I don't like that shit. I want to do it because I want to bring awareness. I want to uplift the victim. I want to memorialize not just what happened to them, but their life and who they were. Because to me, that means more than what happened to them. They're more than what happened to them. You get what I'm saying? Yes, it is true crime, and we're going to be speaking about what happened to get the full story, right? But I don't want it to just be about that. I want it to be about her and her life. You get what I'm saying? And uplift her. Hey, Classy Cole. I hope you feel better, love. Well, I'm a little different, Mr. Noble. You could come over here, but I understand if you're going to quit YouTube and focus on your life. Do what's best for you, Mr. Noble. You hear me? Do what's best for you and your life, and you know what I'm saying? Don't let this YouTube crap ruin your relationships. We've seen too many people lose husbands and wives and relationships and life, and they get too mixed up in the drama and the bullshit and fuck up everything. So you make sure whatever you do, the only thing that I ask of you, Mr. Noble, every once in a while, just shoot me a email or a IG message, something. Put it on my community wall that you're okay. That's all, because I will worry about you. I want to know you're okay. You get what I'm saying? But do what is best for you. I tell that to everybody on here. You get what I'm saying? I tell that to everybody on here. Do what is best for you. Right? Do what is best for you. That's what I want for every person in here. I want you to do what is best for you. Do the content that you want to do. In 2026, going into 2026, I will say this, I'm going to do more content related things. I'm probably going to fuck around with the drama a lot less. Certain people who think that I'm on their radar, I'm going to tell you, if every one of us left those people alone, stop talking about, stop doing things, and it's not giving up, here's what I'm supposed to tell you. It gives them nothing to talk about. They lose all content. We are their content. Without us, what do they have? They'll have nothing. You want to know how you piss off a narcissist? Don't speak about them. Don't give them anything. They get pissed off. Yes, I'll play it. I'll play it, nephew. You are my sister forever, Libra Butterfly. I'm going to tell you that. You my heart. You're not going to come on tonight? Miss Radita, if you want me to co-host with you, just let me know. You know I don't mind doing that. It's up to you, though. Okay. I understand, Miss Radita. You just want to break. It's too much bullshit going on. I get it, baby. And it wouldn't feel right without Crazy Brad. I'm just going to say that. It really wouldn't. Y'all are like this cute little blind team. I'm just saying. But if you want to, just let me know. And I know your channel's not about the drama. You never have been. Where are you sending it to me, nephew? You know I don't mind uplifting you and I'm so excited for you, Mr. Noble. I'm proud of the new direction that you're taking your life in. I'm glad that you got a woman that loves you and you're going to have an amazing life. You know what I'm saying? And you could tell your lady shouldn't come over here because over here we don't do all that bullshit. Okay, on Discord, that way I can open it up. But you know what I mean? Like, I'm proud of people when they do better in their life. Some people be hating on others. I be happy. I be happy when I see people succeed in life. I be happy when I don't try to tear other people down. And I don't know why some people get a kick out of that. Like, I guess they're so unhappy in their life that that's all that matters to them. That they only feel better when they're tearing somebody else down. I will never understand that in my life. I will never understand that. All right. I'm going to download this, nephew, and then I'm going to put it up on the StreamYard. I'm going to put it in my music on my StreamYard for you. And anytime you want me to play it, it'll probably still be in the music category. Let me go ahead and put this in there. Okay. I'm uploading it now. It's processing right now. Okay. Nephew. As soon as it's done processing, we'll play it. And I want y'all to know that World Unknown is an amazing young man. He is super respectful young man. Good young man. We need to help get his subbies up so he can get his music out there. Because here's the thing. Wouldn't we all love to say that we knew that young man and we watched him, blow up. We watched him, build himself. We watched all this happen. He's a good young man. So, I like to support people and send love because y'all know how I am. But we're gonna go ahead and listen right quick to his music. Hey, clean out your closet, Mr. Noble. Live your best life. Have fun and realize, life's too short not to be happy. You know what I'm saying? Life is too short and make it what you want it because ain't nobody else gonna make your life happy but you. But let's go ahead and listen to our World Unknown's music right quick. Let me go ahead and flip this up, the volume for y'all to hear. And make sure that I don't want to turn on the fade because I don't want it to fade in and out. But let's go ahead and play this right quick so y'all can hear it. This is my beautiful nephew, World Unknown.
House on the hill, my mess. I know shorty want me dead. I'm not a normal pedestrian. They know I do not bang red. House on the hill, my mess. I know shorty want me dead. I'm not a normal pedestrian. They know I do not bang red. I know shorty want me dead. I'm not a normal pedestrian. They know I do not bang red. I know shorty want me dead. I know shorty want me dead. I'm not a normal pedestrian. They know I do not bang red. 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 Yeah, they know I do not bang red. House on the hills of my mess. I know shorty want me dead. Another.
Nice, nephew. Nice. That was real nice, nephew. Hey, you could use that for a YouTube like for your YouTube entrance, your intro and stuff. Yeah. That was nice, nephew. That's Miss Raditha's channel that I just dropped in chat. If y'all could please subscribe to her. We're trying to get her subbies up. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to get her subbies up and whatnot. I'm gonna tell you this, World Unknown, if you ever did try to sign any deals, first off, read your paperwork, okay? Don't do no 360 deal. Make sure you get a good lawyer. Secondly, you can do it yourself. A lot of independent artists make their own money, but you have to be, you know what I'm saying, and whatnot. Put it on Apple Music, put it on Spotify. You can get paid for your music. Put it on all the streaming and whatnot, and push it. Get people to share it out. And then when you get older and you're able to, then you got to start setting up tours and going places and doing things like that. Hold on just a minute, y'all. Well, you have fun playing Minecraft, nephew. Okay, y'all make sure if the music labels hear that was my nephew, World Unknown. Y'all go ahead and sign him. He's amazing, and he is steadily creating more and more music. Okay, He's awesome. He's young. He's got it. He gonna keep doing that thing, Thizzle. Okay. He is a very good young man. Very, very respectful. Just amazing. Intelligent. I also dropped you know, a World Unknowns channel. He's a young up and coming young artist. And we should support and uplift him. You know what I'm saying? We should support and uplift him. And I'm gonna say this, I'm so proud of each and every one of you that are in here, because I know that you are doing your thing, Thizzle. And another year is coming within a matter of days. We're going to be in 2026. And my New Year's resolution for every single one of you is for you to be peaceful, happy, uplifted, live your best life, have the best things possible in life. I just want y'all to have a good day, a good life, all that good shit. What up, Mr. Scott? How you doing? World Unknown, you need to hire AT as your promoter. What up, way up, dude? How's your titties hanging? Are they to the left, to the right? Are they up? Are they down? Can you tie them in a knot? Can you tie them in a bow? To your tits hang low. How your titties hanging? Are they hanging up? Are they sitting perky today? You know, are they saying, hey, can you cut glass with your nipple? I'm just saying. Now, tonight is Arkansas's poker game. Now, if y'all like playing poker or just watching shenanigans, we will be over at Arkansas's house tonight. Now, I would, and Miss Raditha knows, if she ever wants to do a show and wants me on there, all she got to do is tell me. You know what I'm saying? As long as I'm not busy or doing something, you know, I'll be there with bells on. Arkansas is doing her poker stream now. I'm gonna post her channel. Now, my beautiful Libra butterfly, what I need people to do for me, and I think she did post in chat. Libra, if you're still here, baby, if you could post that playlist with your videos on it, I need y'all to go over there and put that playlist on in the background, okay, and play it, because she's trying to get her last watch hours to get her monetization for her memberships. And Libra Butterfly is an amazing human being. Now, way up, dude, you the only person that be stripping on the link. Don't be putting it on everybody else. Don't be putting it on everybody else. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so that's Arky's link that I just put in chat. I love me some Arkansas. Hey, Mr. Fomanuts, be careful out there while you driving. This world's crazy enough. You know, people be acting crazy during this time of year too when they drive. All you see is motherfuckers drunk driving and shit and acting crazy and swerving, and oh Lord. I'm gonna tell you something. I do not like going to my mall area during this time of the year, because people were turning stuff, you know, sizing stuff. The mall area is crazy. I'm like, I don't like that traffic. You know what I mean? I do not like that area. But yeah, they had, I guess that would be considered the pre-trial motions in the it's a live hearing. It's a hearing for the Utah versus Tyler Robinson. But I guess that's just for like the lawyers to all get together. Judge Graff, Tyler Robinson's hearing Monday, December the 29th, 2025. That was the joint information, the webinar information that just showed up. I would, myself, and I love to be able to join some of those things and then you know, stream it for y'all and show y'all you know, do the courtroom thing. That would be pretty cool. It's 44 there, and it turned off cold here. It was hot as hell just yesterday. Hold on, let me tell y'all the temp here. It was just hot yesterday, and then it turns off cold. It's 36 right now, and just yesterday it was 65 during the daytime, 70 degrees. And now it's down to 36 during the day, 25 at night, 40, 27, 51, 31. Then it's going to pop back up to 61 degrees during the day and 45 at night. I'm like, Mother Nature, hello here. Can we have a conversation? You always trying to start shit, Mother Nature. You always trying to start shit, Mother Nature. One minute you think you be like hot as hell. The next minute, I'm telling you, she's going through the change of life. She having hot flashes and cold flashes. She's having hot flashes and cold flashes. Well, it's 36 during the daytime right now. Yeah. Oh, on Christmas Day, we were the same way, twin. It was hot as hell down here on Christmas Day. I'm telling you, I was sweating like a whore in church on Christmas Day. It was like 80 something, 70. I think it was at one time I checked, it was 73, but I think it got higher than that. I think it got like 80s or something. And the humidity was so disrespectful. It was so disrespectful. I was like, bitch. Snooks is from Oklahoma. She said the same thing. Mm-hmm. Ain't it crazy how disrespectful the Mother Nature can be? She's super disrespectful. She's a bitch sometimes. I love that bitch, but that bitch pisses me off at the same time. I'm like, bitch, can we decide? Are we going to be hot or cold? Please. It'd be too hot, then it'd be too cold, then it'd be too hot and be too... And it's not even no in-between. You get what I'm saying? Like an in-between of where it's like an okay day. No, it's either hotter than hell, and I told the devil to take back his heat, or it's colder than fucking, you know, a wet digger's ass, a well digger's ass. Either one, you know? I'm like, can we decide, please, what we gonna beat it, you know? I don't think she knows what she wants. She's trying to decide what food she wants and still ain't decided. Mm-hmm. Yep. What is we barely have any fall or spring, Miss Twin Mama. Barely. Like we might have a week. We don't have months of it. We have about a week or two. You know what I'm saying? It is either really cold or really hot. Y'all, my dog is trying to get under the blanket. He done messed up everything, child. You just gonna sit there and freeze racing? I don't know how y'all do it in the northern area, but at least I'm gonna say this, racing, or up north, people who are way up north, they have an ability to get acclimated to the cold, right? So it goes from hot to cold, and it steadily gets, like, it'll start a certain way and it'll steadily get colder and colder and colder, right? So they get acclimated. Down here, we don't get no acclimation. It goes from hot as fuck, I'm wearing a tank top and shorts, to, oh my God, I'm dying freezing cold. And our body just does not get a chance to, like, say I'm ready for it. You know what I'm saying? Shit, the kids was playing hockey last week. That's cold as fuck, boy. I'm gonna say this. I believe that Mother Nature is shifting. That we down south are having more tropical type weather. And it's just been crazy. Like, you know, they've shifted Tornado Alley. Mississippi has not had as bad a tornadoes as we've had in the last 5 years. I'm going to tell you that we have had some of the deadliest touchdowns and the craziest fucking storm systems in the last 5 years than we've ever had in my entire life. I've lived in Mississippi my entire life, and over the last 5 to 10 years, it's been the worst we've ever had. Yeah. And I am that eastern part, Mr. Scott, because it's going up Mississippi, Arkansas, Tennessee, Missouri, and up in that, like in this specific area, like right here, right? And I'm going to tell you, I've seen some of the worst ones we've ever had. The Smithville tornado that hit, I think it was in 2018, 2019, something like that. I have to go look it back what year exactly. Was the roughest one we've had since like the 1930s or some shit. It was a I think they classified it as a F3, F4, but it was a F5. I think maybe F5. I'm not sure. I have to go look. It was the same day that Joplin, Missouri got hit. And people, our sirens, the sirens in Smithville kept going off all day to where people thought it was a joke. They thought that the, it was just a mess up. So nobody really had a true warning because the sirens kept going off all day long. Could you imagine if your sirens are going off all day, you're going to ignore the siren, right? When it really happened, so many people lost their life to the point that when you were looking for your loved ones, you were calling the funeral homes. The funeral homes had their lines cut off and had recordings to tell you who was at that funeral home. It was just a list of names rolling in a recording. And there's only 3 funeral homes down there, so you had to call all 3 to figure out where your loved ones were. And some people were never found. Some bodies were never recovered. They had funerals with empty graves. The body search was crazy. It was crazy. I'm just going to tell you that was one of the saddest days in recent Mississippi history because the people didn't know it was real because the sirens had been going off all day and a lot of people lost their lives that day. And just recently, 3 years ago, we had a terrible F3 that popped down that destroyed a lot, but thank God not a lot of lives were lost. But that Smithville tornado was deadly for us because people didn't really get the warning, if that makes sense, because the sirens have been going off all day long. People didn't pay attention. If y'all ever look that up, that I'm just saying, I wish I could find and play it. Let me see if I can actually Smithville, Mississippi tornado. I think it might have been in 2011, huh? The Smithville tornado and EF5 struck on April 27, 2011, causing catastrophic damage and resulting in, it was way more than 23 fatalities because I know a bunch of people who passed away during that shit. It was way more than 23. It was a super outbreak, which was the largest tornado outbreak in U.S. history. The tornado officially touched down at approximately 3:42 p.m. Central Daylight Time, and estimated wind speeds reaching 205 miles per hour and maximum width of 3/4 of a mile. The tornado caused devastating damage in Smithville, destroying 117 structures and damaging 50 others. Among the casualties, 23 people lost their lives and many others were injured. The destruction included homes, businesses, critical infrastructure, such as the post office, the police station. Many of the homes destroyed were relatively new and well built, yet they were swept off their foundations by the tornado's intense winds. The Smithville tornado was one of the severe, violent tornadoes that occurred during the outbreaks, resulting in total approximately 321 fatalities across several states. This event marked the first EF5 tornado to hit Mississippi since 1966. Highlighted the severity of the outbreak, the tornado's path extended over 35 miles into Alabama, causing additional damage in communities such as Bexar and Scottsville. Aftermath and recovery. In the aftermath of the tornado, recovery efforts were initiated to assist the affected communities. The destruction prompted significant media coverage and discussed about tornado preparedness and response in the region. The event remains a somber reminder of the power of nature and the importance of emergency preparedness. I know myself that a lot of people lost their lives that day, and it was I think they I don't know if that death toll is actually correct. Oh, I love cornbread. Hey, Arky, I was telling people that, tonight is poker night, girl. Tonight is poker night. I'm ready. I stay ready because you know what I'm saying? I got to get over there with my Arky. Even if I don't play poker and I'm just on the link chilling and talking, but I'm still going to play as long as we ain't playing for chickens. But I'm just saying. Hell yeah. Hey, tell them you dry begging Twin Mama for some bread, damn it. They ate a whole damn loaf. Tell them you're going to start dry begging, putting your Cash App out for some bread. It's called the bread money. The bread money. Hell, I got my Cash App out there. It's for the StreamYard money. Shit, StreamYard ain't cheap, damn it. Anybody want to help me pay for StreamYard? Cash App's on the screen. I'm going to dry beg for the StreamYard fund. Damn it. I don't know why they got to be so damn high. It used to be $26 a month, and then at one time it was the free $99, but 26 was high enough. Why they got to go $44 fucking dollars? It's fucking crazy. $50. I ain't gonna tell what people have for cards. I can't see their cards, Mr. Scott. But then I'm gonna cry every time I fold, and then I end up having a hand. I'll tell you, Arky, they will let you use it. It just won't record it, which ain't no big deal because it gets put on your channel anyway, right? And if your library is full, don't worry about deleting. It just won't record it. It'll record it on here. The only thing that you will have an issue with, you can't have more than 6 people on free StreamYard. So you're not gonna be able to have a lot of people on the panel, if that makes sense. Because you're going to have to share a screen. That counts as a seat, believe it or not. Yeah, that counts as a fucking seat. That's bullshit. Oh, you can use some of your stuff in the free 99. You just have to do it a different way. You have to do it a different way. Let me share something with you right quick. Let me show you how to do it for the free 99. Let me show you how to do something for the free 99. All right. So I'm going to share a screen and I'm going to show you something. I'm going to teach you a little something. Okay. So I'm going to share my StreamYard window right quick. Hold on. I got to exit off some stuff and share you my StreamYard right quick. Hold on. Okay. Window. All right. We're going to share the StreamYard. I want to show you something. Now, for the free 99, right, if you're using it for the free 99, you see down here at the bottom where it says, I got something screen shared right now, but if I were to click on that, I can add. Oh, I know a better way to do it. Hold on. Let me do it the better way. Let me stop the screen share and show y'all the better way because it'll look better this way. Okay, so I got to turn off. I got to enter right quick, and I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show you how to use StreamYard for the free 99 without having to pay for it and actually be able to use it. Okay, I'm going to show you something. I'm going to screen share. Hold on, I got to reset my screen share. Hold on, let me show you something. So if you do have the free 99, it tells you not to use banners and stuff like that. You see this little button down here that says you can put an image file in here. Let me show you something. I'm just going to choose, I made that for a friend. Hold on. That's an untitled design. Let me, let's see. Let's say I'm going to use this for my banner or whatnot. I could share it right here and I could still put it up on screen. You see how I got it up on screen? Right? I can still use it as a banner. And if I need my intro, I can upload a video file right here. Let me see. I'm going to open this up. Oh, I can add and remove to stage my intro right here. See how you do it for the free 99? Yeah, you just screen share your fucking intro. You screen share a picture for your banner. That's all you do. For the free 99, you can screen share your intro. You can absolutely put your intro on your channel as a privated video or an unlisted video if you want, right? And you can screen share your own intro. You can also screen share a picture like this. And you see these little things right here that set it up. I have one set for guest banners. You see this is set for guest. Cinema layout. Put it on cinema layout or put yourself. Another way to do it is to add yourself to stage there and put yourself as the solo layout. And when somebody else comes up, it'll just be you on screen. That's another way to do it. Right? That's another way to do it. That's a way that you can do it for the free 99. A lot of people don't know that. You can do that for the free 99 if you have to. If you want to use StreamYard. Now, you will only get 6 seats for the free 99. So, remember that your poker game counts as 1 seat. Yourself counts as a seat. So, you will be able to have 4 other people up there. Arky, if you want to, baby, drop your Cash App and we'll circulate it for your StreamYard. Because the people sometimes don't mind helping you pay for your StreamYard. And if everybody gave $5 or everybody gave $1, it adds up. You get what I'm saying? It adds up. It does. You know what I mean? Every dollar counts. If you think about it, StreamYard's $44, right? So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. So if 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people gave $5. If 9 people or 10 people gave $5, right? There goes your StreamYard money. If 2 people give $20, there's most of it, right? All you need is $5 more. Yeah. It is. I wish, there was a way to really, I will say Restream does work, but for some people it won't work on their guesting. For me, it works because I'm on PC. But there's going to be some people that are not going to be able to guest on Restream like I do, or like others do. So, there's going to be some people that wouldn't be able to hit your panel or stay on there long because it just does not like cell phones, and it does not like, but it works great. It works great. I could teach you how to use it, Arky. If you want to learn how to use Restream, I could teach you how to do it. Yeah, that's Miss Jill said I have to keep pushing out my videos so I can continue to get an AdSense checks to cover for her StreamYard. I had Christmas stuff this month, so shit, I got my Cash App up for the StreamYard fund. I'm gonna drive big for the StreamYard fund. What you talking about? Shit, StreamYard not cheap. It is not cheap. It is not. And it's harder for us smaller CCs. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't make a lot of money on here. We're not like the bigger channels that make 500, 600, 700, 800 a fucking month. You know what I'm saying? We hardly break even. We hardly hit that 100 mark. You know what I mean? That's the fucked up shit. Like, we are working our ass off for, I hope your meeting went well, Crazy Brat, my love. But StreamYard's a bitch to pay for. I'm just saying. $44 fucking a month. Hell, I barely make mine, Arky. I barely make mine. I'm just going to tell you. And we trying our best. You know what I'm saying? We doing our thing, Thizzle, Arky. We trying our very best. And maybe one day we'll get to where it won't be so hard. She is monetized. She just not. They keep fucking with her streams and taking away like AdSense for her. So she's only making supers and members money. And Sometimes it's not enough to hit that $100 threshold. You know what I'm saying? I get it. I get it. Us smaller CCs are just trying to do the best we can, you know? That is true. We just have to keep pushing, keep going, you know? I'm not making a hell of a lot of money. I wish I was. Shit. That's why sometimes I'm telling you, I set up my cash up. I'm not asking for anything but $5, $1 whenever you can, and that money gonna go straight to the damn StreamYard fund. That's what my cash app's for. It's a StreamYard fund, damn it. I understand that one completely, Arky. I understand that one completely, baby. I'm so glad that you got that email, though. I've been super excited for you because I know what it means for you. You know what I mean? I know what it means for you. Yeah, that's why I'm gonna say this, Miss Jill. I do my live every morning, and I do about a good 2 hours every single morning, all month long, just to receive an AdSense check. You know what I'm saying? I have to keep pushing content, keep pushing and pushing and pushing, and one day we'll break through that ceiling. One of these damn days. But I'm cool with the people I got, and I love every person that's in here. And you know what I'm saying? I don't get like that kind of money from YouTube or people. You know what I'm saying? Peeps, and I don't expect peeps to, because I know people got lives, people got bills of their own. You know what I'm saying? So that's true. That's true, Miss Jill. Well, I will tell you this: it will carry over. Let's say you make $30 one month, $30 the next month, $30 the next month. Eventually it'll carry over to where they will pay you that 100, but it has to keep, it has to keep building up. Oh, yeah, it was something about some email for the job for orientation or something another, or for a interview or something. You know? Now, if I wanted to break bigger bucks, could I do the drama and actually make it? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Could I possibly pop out drama and start being crazy and possibly, yeah, but I'd rather have peace of mind, if that makes sense. I'd rather have peace of mind. I'd rather just do my thing, thizzle and chill. I know ways to do that. I know ways to pop those numbers. I know ways to do all that other crazy shit. You know what I mean? But I just don't feel like fucking around with that and doing it. She also has, Miss Jill, a troll, like some trolls that just pop her channel for whatever reason. I've seen them hit her back chat and say some of the most awfulest shit. And there's somebody who keeps reporting her videos. I'm telling you, that's what it has to be, because she's not playing music. She's not really talking about nothing crazy. I'm hoping you're manually reviewing every one of your streams. I hope you're going in there and asking them to manually review it. I peeled all the ones that they've hit me with, and I've gotten mine green. I'm going to tell you that all mine are green. Because of that, I've had very few that are age restricted or banned from making monetization. Very few, very few. Because I go back in and I peel it when people try to do that shit. I'm gonna say this. I don't. I know that. I'm not gonna make a shit ton of money off here. That's cool. I just want enough to be able to pay for my damn StreamYard and different things. Sometimes I'm like, son of a bitch. StreamYard's fucking expensive. I wish Restream would fix their shit with guesting. I really do. I really, really do. Because if they fix their shit, oh my God, would it be fucking amazing balls. It would be amaze balls if they fix their shit. Because I do like Restream. I think Restream looks beautiful. I just hate the fact that it hates guests. Hey, Pretty Eyes T, beautiful. Also, happy birthday to you. I know your birthday's coming up too. Pretty Eyes T. Happy birthday to you. Hey, Pretty Eyes T, you've been in the trash talk sector. I swear I heard somebody say your name. I was like, what? Pretty Eyes T? I know Pretty Eyes T. I know her from a different thing. Thank you for becoming a member, Happy in Montana. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Yes, you share the same birthday with the Hood Table. Pretty Eyes T, you share the same birthday as the Hood Table. You do. Thank you for becoming a member. Oh, the picture. I see the picture. Hold on. I got to look at that, Harvick. I got to look at your profile picture. Hold on just a minute. Is that okay, sorry. Had a moment. What was we changing anyway? Your food is done. Oh, my food is done. My food is done. I hope you have the best birthday ever. You're having a birthday party stream tonight. Now I'll be over at Arkansas's house because she does poker every Monday night, and that's the only time she goes live. But I'll try to make an appearance and whatnot. Come over there, send some love, share you out, hit that like button, all that good, lovely shit. You know what I mean? What up, Watcher Boo? How you doing, lovely? You just did a short on it. Ooh, I'm gonna have to go look. I love food. I love food. You know how much I love food. Let me look at that short. Let me show. Ooh. Let's see. Ooh. Ooh, girl. Oh, hold on. Y'all got to see this. I'm going to show y'all. Y'all got to see this food because I got to show y'all this food. Y'all know I love food. Oh, wait, y'all. Y'all got to see. Y'all got to see this. Hold on.
Actually, it's sauce, chicken sauce.
Look at that. Look.
Instead of cutting up whole cobs of corn,
oh, look at that.
I actually just put kernel corn in here because my son he don't like whole corn on the cob. So that's the only difference. This is chicken sauce. Okay. It's almost done. All right. Smooches. All right, y'all. This is my sauce.
Now she knows she making me hungry, showing all that good food. What up, Norris? How you doing? Where you? How you been doing, Norris Code? I hope you had a very good, happy holidays and all that lovely stuff. Sorry, y'all. I'm always having to mute because everybody and their mama want to come in and everything. Y'all know how that goes. I'm sorry about that. I was muted again and everything. Y'all know how it goes when people walk in. I have to mute up. I may have to mute again in a minute. It's always around this time. Hold on just a minute, y'all. Yep, sorry about that again, y'all. Ooh, you ate you a bacon, egg, and cheese muffin? Ooh. Oh, I hate a stomach bug. Ooh, I hate stomach bugs. I do hate stomach bugs. Ooh. I see you holding a package of hot Italian sausages. All right, I'll put it up right quick. I got you. I got you. You know I can do the open image and new tab and make it larger. Hold on, I'll share it right quick. I'll share it right quick. Here we go. 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 Oh, oh. Let me put it on stage. There we go. There you go, twin. Can you see it now? Yeah. I like how you look like you're going, oh shit. But you know, if I was gonna read you for filth for this picture, Mr. Harvick, I'm gonna have some fun with this. If you don't mind, I would say you got a big enough mouth to fit all those sausages, baby. I'm just saying. You know, if I was gonna fuck with you. But I ain't fucking with you, so you know, that's one thing we need to do soon that I haven't done in a while. We need to do a roast-a-thon on pictures and just roast each other for fun. That shit can be fun as long as you don't go like too deep or if people ain't butt hurt. You know what I'm saying? Oh, damn. They ate your smoked salmon dip. You made a plate at Christmas party on Saturday just for you because you couldn't enter. That sucks. Somebody stole your shit. Man, we need to go cut them hoes in the name of Jesus. They stole your shit. No, I'm just kidding. Cut a hoe. We will cut a hoe over your salmon dip now. They know better than to steal your shit. Sticky fingers. At least leave you some. Don't eat it all. Shit. You told them not to touch it, and they still fucking touched it. I'd be hangry. Norris, I'd be hangry. I'd be ready to cut a hoe. I'd be like, you touched my fucking shit without my permission? The fuck you mean? You know what I'm saying? I'd be ready to cut a hoe in the name of Jesus. In the name of Jesus. I'll tell you what. You'll eventually find out who did it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'd be ready to cut a hoe over certain food. Mm-hmm. Ooh, yeah. Excitement. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. Oh, shit. You know, twin mama, though, when one gets sick, the other one end up getting sick. I will say this. They may get that karma. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. They thought they was being slick, stealing somebody's food, and then they're going to get that stomach bug. Mm-hmm. They're going to be on the toilet with the shits. And hey, that's karma enough. I would be like, teach your ass for stealing my food. See what happened to you? See what happened to you? You thought you was cute, didn't you? Now your ass on the toilet shitting, ain't you? You know what I'm saying? They thought they was being cute, stealing your shit. Now your ass on the toilet shitting. Serve your ass right for touching my shit. Now you got the shits. Karma gonna be oozing out the asshole. Oh shit! See, they shouldn't have fucked with it because the only two people who didn't get the stun bug now gonna get it, and it's all gonna process of elimination. And the next person to be on the toilet shitting was the one who did it. And if both of them come up shitting, they both did it. I'm just saying, process of elimination. Who get the stomach bug next? It's gonna be their ass. Literally, their ass. Literally, not figuratively. See, karma touched it. You shouldn't have been fucking with people's shit. See what happens to you when you fuck with other people's shit. You end up getting the shits. And it ain't gonna be fun coming out all the way either. No, it ain't. And I ain't gonna pray for them. I'm gonna let it hit them. Even though they're good Christian people, I'm gonna let it hit them. Serves your ass right for stealing somebody's food. Karma's a bitch, ain't it? Oh, I'm gonna say this. Could you imagine that coming up? Or oh, that would be awful. I actually might pray for him. I just lied. I might actually pray for him because ooh, Jesus. Salmon come. Ooh, no. Ooh. See, I don't mind it coming out the other end, but coming up and tasting it in your mouth. Ooh, not a good one. Not a good one. Oh no. Well, I'm gonna say this. I've had the stomach flu before, and I'd rather have the shits than the throw ups. I don't know what it is, but and then when you have it both at the same time, oh, that's a really fucked up situation. I can't be dealing with all that. I can't be dealing with all that. No, thank you. But I'm trying to figure out, okay, so who else is going live today at what time? I'm trying to figure that out because you know how YouTube be, and sometimes it don't give notifications. Creole baby. Oh, okay. I see Creole's got one set up for 12:30 here. I'm gonna go ahead and see. It's in 10 minutes. If I can set my, you know how I'll set my thing to redirect and redirect to our Creole Libra butterfly today. Let me go ahead and go into my studio right quick because y'all know my crazy ass. I try to support everybody and I love my sister Creole. I'm gonna tell you something. She's an amazing human being inside and out. She got a heart of gold. And I'm gonna say this. I love you, girl. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. And let me take that shit off because I don't want that shit on there. All right, and save that. And then go to redirects, add. Let's go over here to the, let me get the link for that. Copy. Redirect. You know, that way y'all don't have to do shit. Y'all could just sit back in your seat and chill out, you know, and just go over to some great content. And y'all ain't even got to do nothing. It'll do it for you. You know what I mean? It'll do it for you. So I want y'all to have a blessed and beautiful day today and all days. I want y'all to know how much I love y'all. I'm going to tell you that you're an amazing human being inside and out. I want to thank everybody. I want to thank everybody who's here, who's chilling with me. I know not everybody has money to give because y'all, you know, and Twin, just let me know next time you want to do a live, baby. Just let me know and I'll see if I have free and all that other stuff. Because, you know, sometimes I got doctor's appointments and different things. So just let me know, okay? I enjoy each and every one of you. I love each and every one of you. I want to thank you for supporting me through good, bad, and indifferent. Through all the bullshit, you know, all the crazy mess that's happened this year. I want to thank you to those who just chilling me because I know that not everybody's got the money to be given away. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all got lives, y'all got bills, y'all got kids, y'all, you know what I'm saying? But for those who, just sit here and hit that like button, just chilling with me, I want you to know that you're appreciated for everything, not just because you're monetary or not. Because I know some people put a big emphasis on monetary supporters, and I do want to put an emphasis on them. I do. But at the same time, I want to put an emphasis on all of you because you're all my angels. And I'm very grateful for every single one of you from the bottom of my heart. I want to thank you to Mr. Jim Coddington, who is always supporting everybody. You know what I'm saying? The best and the only Jim to ever do the thing, Thizzle. To my beautiful Happy in Montana, thank you for becoming a member today. To all my members who take the time and actually help me, for my $2.99, because I ain't trying to charge nobody no arm and no damn leg. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for being members of mine. Thank you for being supporters, for hitting that, like, just everything. I don't want you to ever feel like you're not appreciated and loved over here, baby. Go where you appreciated, not tolerated. You know what I'm saying? Go where you loved up on, not where you feel like you're, a burden to somebody. If you feel bad, thank you for becoming a new member, twin mama. I just want everybody to know that. Hey Tia Nanas, hey love. I don't want nobody to ever feel like they're not appreciated, from the largest gesture to the smallest gesture. You get what I'm saying? I don't want you to ever feel like you're not appreciated, you're not loved over here, because you are. And I want y'all to remember, we are redirecting to our beautiful Creole Libra butterfly, and she's going to be talking about official King Ives. And then we're going to go over tonight to Arkansas's house for poker night. So y'all keep an eye out. When poker night happens, I will be sharing on my community wall. And Tia Nanas is an amazing singer. If y'all didn't know, I love me some Tia Nanas. G2K, amazing human beings. Just keep an eye on my community wall. You'll see all the amazing people that I share out. They're all amazing in their own right, for different reasons. And you'll see me share out everybody. I want to say that to wash your ass, wash your face, preferably not with the same rag. Please don't be walking around this bitch with ass face. We don't need all that. Please make sure you use some DO for the BO, soap and water, motherfucker. Trying to cover up your stank with some cologne. Even if you got to take a whole bath, damn it. Even people who are homeless take better care of themselves sometimes than some of y'all motherfuckers do, walking around here with shit stains in your drawers. And if you got that one tooth hanging, get that shit pulled. Don't be walking around here looking like a fucking haint with your mouth all fucked up and shit. I'm just saying. And some people need to wash their ass face because they got ass face all together. We're going to pray for them motherfuckers. And we're going to bless their little heart. Okay. And please don't be walking around here with dingleberries in your drawers. And please wipe front to back, bitches. We don't need y'all walking around here with cottage cheese in your drawers. And wash your balls. Wash your cootie cats. Don't be stinking up the place. All right. We love y'all. I'll see y'all later. Take a fucking bath, bitches. All right. Love y'all. Bye.
I'm from the TUP-ELO. I'm reppin' my hood, so love I'm gon' show. From the TUP-ELO. I'm reppin' my hood to the day that I go. From the TUP-ELO. I'm reppin' my hood, so love I'm gon' show. From the TUP-ELO. I'm ripping my hood to the day that I go.
I'm from the west side, we don't need no introduction. This was the best ride. We all big boy rolling and holding. Come take a test drive. Hilldale, Evergreen, Glenkirk, Outer Street, bending every corner on the west, and that's where I'll be. Sunroof back, checking seat banging down 1800, chunking up the deuce to my post slanging down on 1800. Show no love to the ladies that's training round on 1800, making time stand still, crystalline swinging down on 1800. 1800. Watching out for them knuckleheads that be slanging round on 1800. Big rims and low pros be blanging round on 1800. Better completely change the way you're thinking about around 1800. Really hate to see you boys get left slanking around 1800. Out of street got some history, just let Captain C lay it out. If I don't finish it all on this one, let the second verse break it out. Remember the blue apartments from OG standing back there by 60 deep. Bull walking, saw a blue, a big Anthony using P.
I'm from the TUPELO. I'm repping my